Hello beautiful Pisces, so welcome back to your roundup, the end of the week. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the full moon in Scorpio. It's also an eclipse, and we're also going to be looking at the week ahead. Okay, so we're going to see how those energies are affecting us. We're also getting into a brand new month, so that's going to bring some stuff as well. If you haven't seen the readings, the energies for May, I already did that video. So please go check that out. That was last week. So we're going to end this week with the devil. The devil. The devil represents restrictions. He is somebody who is good at hiding things that make them look good or feel good, and they're not necessarily good for you. And things are not always what they appear to be. And I feel that there's been that level of deceit this week that maybe you've had to overcome. Sometimes it's things that we tell ourselves. We're comfortable in a spot, we think there's going to be growth there, and there isn't. It's time to move on. It's time to get out of there. So, you've called his bluff, you figured him out, and we're going to deal with him today. Okay? That's how we're going to do that. And I'm sorry, I'm just him because, well, he's associated with him. Not necessarily. It's an energy, right? So, what has been happening? This morning, these cards came out. Positive movement forward. You have the manifester. I'm manifesting what I see in my mind's eye. Beautiful. Beautiful what you're manifesting. You also had the sovereign. I am my authentic self and no one has dominion over me. I love this. And I love the image even more because instead of having this energy who has dominion over you, look at this. You have dominion over all that you look at, right? You are your own. The moon, the stars, whatever's around you, you are the one in charge of it. So I love this card that came in this morning because it's absolutely saying that, yeah, I am queen or king of my own domain, and I know what I want. I've seen what I needed to see, and we're moving on now. We're doing this. Okay, so I'm going to put these aside, and we're going to pull some cards for Mr. Devil here, and see what Spirit has to say. Now, like I said, I'm not religiously inclined, so if you are, I have no problem with that, but please keep your comments positive in the comment section, okay? To me, the devil is just an energy of trickery. It's most of the time things that we just do to ourselves for the worst part, you know, addictions and stuff and things we go through. Instead of dealing with them, instead of bringing them to the surface, we kind of just, I don't know, they turn into something. And you always have some kind of devil coming in trying to trick you into something. Look at this, snake skin, information, secrets, body language, and senses. But you know, snakeskin is shedding. It's shedding. So let's take a look here. Let's go see what it has to say. And it is number 20. Okay. And it is fire. Absolutely. It is about fire. Okay. You are wrapped in the conditions of society, and the snake approaches for you to question which of these conditions no longer serve you. Oh. Are you tame among the crowd, or are you comfortable to stand outside the pack? Approach new ventures with steady confidence and be ready to strike your creative power at the right opportunity. Show your love and care with courage, and the snakes will reward your boldness with fortune. Now is not the time to worry about what you hear. Body language reveals more about how truly we care for one another than words ever could. The language of love is not just in the words, but in kindness shown with action. That's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Okay? So it's also got the 2, the card of connection. Remember not to disconnect. Don't let him disconnect the lovers, okay? Your well-being. You're wanting to be better. Okay? Yeah, and it talks about the snake here. I'm not going to read you all of this. If you are interested, this is the Pure Magic Oracle, and it does talk about the snakes and all its meanings, about it shedding its skin, and it's associated with rebirth and rejuvenation. And that's what I feel that's happened this week, that you've rejuvenated. You see the color scheme is very similar one to the other, right? And they have earth secrets, magic lessons, and they can be approached as a research tool and a resource whenever you need to learn something. They are the animal equivalent of a white candle. And if you don't know which animal to address, you can always approach the snakes. Okay? Oh, I love that. Shed snake skins like crow feathers are believed to be powerful and precious magical implements. The catch is that they must be given freely. If you find one, consider it a gift, even an acknowledgement that you've mastered a level of magical knowledge and skill. I like that. All right, so we have looked at all that it means. It's information. So you've gotten information. You have seen the secrets that we're hiding, right? The stuff that may have been like something was revealed because it was hidden, right? Body language are talking about, this is actually a great idea. If you see somebody talking to you, watch how they're reacting. You may actually find that you get more out of their body. You can actually probably see if they're trying to deceive you. And then you have your senses. Of course, they're talking about senses, but I'll talk about all your different energies. At the beginning of the week, I was telling you that you need to use all of the energy fields that you have to get a sense of what's going on. So let's pull some tarot here. We're going to get this going, and we're going to get this done so that we can move on into the new week. Okay? We could look at him and say, you came, you tried, you failed, I'm moving on. And that's what exactly I want you to feel like. That you have overcome something and that you're fine. Okay? You've gained wisdom, you've gained knowledge. Maybe say, good try. Good try. But I'm moving on, right? Here we go. Look at this. So we already had this, okay, at some, I think it was yesterday, not this one, but this is Seven of Swords. I was just talking about that, right? The deceit, and then moving on. The Knight of Wands. We were looking at the Queen yesterday, and this one came in, and the stick, that's the one that has the growth on it. That's the one you're picking up. That's one you're leaving with. Okay? So you figured it out. It's all good. The King of Cups has been showing up a lot in the last couple of days to show you that, yep, you're okay. You're doing all right. You figured it out, and you're calm in the storm. Yeah, you're good. Okay? And look at you. Seven of Pentacles. Still on your way. Still cultivating what is good. So right there, you're getting it. There's no problem. You are definitely getting what you need, right? I'm liking this so far. You are definitely guiding this Chariot. You are getting the drive and momentum. You're getting your Ace of Wands. It's right here. You're carrying it right here. And yeah, you're out of Dodge. You're out of this desert, this hot place, right? You're out of here. You figured it out. Should be proud, Pisces. You should be very proud of yourself. Just not too prideful, remember? Oh, and I knew this Justice card. Okay, so all's fair in the world, right? For you anyway, Pisces. It's coming in. it's coming in as fairness. Yeah. Things are starting to balance out, right? You're starting to feel a little bit better. So end of the week, yeah. Intense week, right, Pisces? Intense week. Six of Cups, reconnecting to joy, which is always good. Victory. And Ace of Swords, clarity. So, yeah, all in all, we're finishing off on a high. Okay, all these cards are really, really good. Really, really nice. I'm going to put her and him, like, I'm just going to put her over him. There. You're done. Your time is done. Okay? I want you to feel that way. I want you to realize that that's what it is. And we don't need to hate him. But we don't need to give him more attention than we need to. Okay? His time is done. His period of dominion is over. If he even had a thing to say. If you didn't pick up on him right away, yeah, you go back, you go under there. And then what's happening here is that now you said you had your time. You deceived me. I saw you. And then it's like, yeah, no, I'm out of here. I'm going to be very, very calm in the storm. I'm going to continue on my way. You were a distraction, but that's over now. And, yep, Chariot, moving, joy, reconnecting to joy, happiness, the inner child, clarity in thought, back on track. Again, balance being restored, victory being called in. A lot of Wands energy again coming in, but that passion is propelling you forward into where you need to go. It really is. It's bringing in this movement. You have a lot of movement here. Positive movement forward. Yeah. Yeah. You're taking that growth out of the desert and you're going to plant it somewhere where it's going to grow, where it's going to be better. You've adjusted the environment in this greenhouse. You now know that the water that's there needs to feed. You're going to feed this beautiful garden that you're building for yourself. It's going to multiply, and it's going to give more and more and more, Pisces. There's no doubt about it. I love these. They're like beautiful branches. They're nicely decorated. They're just kind of perfect, right? They're strong and they're beautiful, and I feel like they're really serving a purpose. And in this card, I said it before, it's like the victory was all alone for you this week. But if you also look at it, it's like somebody is taking notice, okay? As you are going, somebody is now turning around taking notice. Hey, who's that? Hey, what's going on? The distractions will now be left behind. They're yesterday's news. The stuff that came in, that's yesterday's stuff. Today is a day, and you're doing what you need to right now to get forward in your life, to achieve what you need to do. Okay? Pisces, we're all going to get moments in life where we get detracted from things. Energies are going to feel heavy. The environment's going to beckon us to try and get us to look this way, when you're supposed to be looking in front of you. It happens. It's not, it's not for you to sit there and go, well, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have. Think of it this way, more of a way of just, it's something new I learned. I learned this trick. We as human beings forget a lot as we go along. That's why every 80 years or so, when the population dies out, the new population comes in. They forget what war feels like. And we have wars all over again. Okay? Because there's not enough of us to remember that we don't want to be in that situation anymore. So we repeat the same mistakes over and over again. It happens. Okay? Every new generation needs to be reminded. Every new generation needs to learn their own lessons. It's a cycle. It's the earth. It's the school of which is, we hope every time that, we don't obliterate ourselves. But it is, in the end, a place of learning. And you are learning. And that's wonderful. I am learning, even at my age. I learn every day. I never want to stop learning. I never want to stop looking for answers. Because it's invigorating, it's wonderful, it keeps you feeling alive and well. All right, my beautiful Pisces. I'm going to wrap this in a little bow. The devil's done. The week is done. You have done well. You're going to be moving in strength, in power, in the upcoming week and in the upcoming month. I have no doubt, and I'll be here with you, doing it with you, with the help of Spirit, to guide us with their messages. And I hope I can see you there. I hope that even though the week's been, it's that you're all right and you're okay and not discouraged at all. I'm sending you love, light, blessings, and courage to continue to keep on going. Everything will be okay. Take care, my beautiful ones, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.